7 skincare labels that mean nothing. Now, with so much of competition in the market, there's a new skincare brand almost every week. So, there are also new labels that are being created in order to make the product stand out. Today, in this video, I'll tell you certain labels that don't mean much or carry much value. Let's get started. First is clean beauty. So, this word clean beauty has been overused and wrongly used. It started off as a term used to show that they do not create any kind of waste while making this product, and also that it contains organic ingredients. But now clean beauty has been used for anything and everything and doesn't really carry any weight. It was also used to denote that the product has a lot of organic ingredients, do not contain too many chemicals or preservatives, and are kind of gentler on the skin. But now this word has been overused and does not mean much. So you don't need to actively search for this label clean beauty in any of your skincare or makeup products because it doesn't mean much. Second is natural. Okay, so this word is now everywhere. So natural means that they are using either some plant extracts, botanical extracts in order to make these products. But natural need not mean that the entire product is natural. It just means that maybe one or two ingredients are extracts, which is the case for most of the skincare products out there. Whenever you use even a pharmaceutical product, few ingredients will have oils, seed oils or plant based ingredients. So natural does not really mean anything. It is used to kind of confuse people into thinking that it has less side effects or is safer, but it's not. Even natural products can irritate the skin, so it does not mean much. Third is organic. So organic is used for anything and everything today. So organic usually means that the ingredients that are grown do not have any insecticides or pesticides in them and have been grown naturally. But for a product to be labeled organic, there are no real guidelines. It can just have one organic ingredient and everything else can be just grown the way things usually are. And then also it can carry the label organic. So now that this word has no value. So organic doesn't mean that it is gentler on the skin or it will not cause any reaction or that you can use it for long. No, even organic products can irritate your skin. Fourth is non-comedogenic. Yes, this is put everywhere, though it can be a guide for those who are choosing products for acne prone skin, but it's not sacrosanct. It does not mean that if a product has non-comedogenic written on it, then it will not cause acne. No, it can still cause acne because there is no standardized list that is out there which looks into what ingredients are comedogenic and what is not. So there is an article which has looked into all the ingredients that were put into moisturizers that were meant for acne prone skin or oily skin, and they found that it did include ingredients which also cause comedones. So you have to be careful. Yes, it can be a simple guide for people who are starting out, but if you do have troublesome acne, then just using a moisturizer with non-comedogenic labeled on it is not enough. You have to read the ingredients properly or consult a dermatologist so that a proper product can be prescribed which will not cause acne. Hypoallergenic. This has also been misused a lot. Hypoallergenic usually means that they do not contain common allergens. Common allergens are fragrances and parabens. So these two things can be avoided. But if you have very sensitive skin or atopic skin, then that does not mean that if a product has hypoallergenic label that it will 100% suit you. It can still irritate the skin. Make sure to go for a reputed brand whenever you look for products for sensitive skin. I know sensitive skin can be very difficult to treat and you might feel that whatever you use on your skin it reacts, but if you choose products wisely you will find a very simple routine. But yes, these products tend to be slightly expensive. So hypoallergenic also doesn't mean that you can go ahead and use it if you have very troublesome atopic dermatitis, because for that you need proper skincare meant for sensitive skin or atopic dermatitis skin. Okay, hypoallergenic may be a guide like what it was for non-comedogenic, but does not mean that it cannot cause allergy. So even if you are using products which are labeled hypoallergenic, if you are somebody with sensitive skin or with atopic dermatitis or very dry skin, then you still have to be careful that it may cause some irritation. So always do a patch test. chemical free. Oh god, I hate this label, chemical free. Okay, so what is chemical free? Everything has chemicals. Even water is a chemical, air is a chemical, everything is a chemical. Okay, so there's nothing like chemical free. So this also, I feel, kind of misguides people into thinking that the product is natural, or it does not cause any side effects, or it does not have preservatives. But remember that anything that you apply on your skin can cause reactions, so you have to be careful whatever it is. So just because something is labeled chemical free does not mean that will suit your skin, or that it will not cause any kind of irritation to your skin. So I find this word chemical free very misleading, so don't fall for this term. Last is the term clinically tested. Clinically tested or lab tested does not mean much. Like, everything has to be clinically or lab tested. It has to be tested in order to find out the exact ingredients, and then they go undergo quality control to know if those ingredients are present in the actual percentage that's mentioned and in the way that it's mentioned in the labeling. So yes, everything is actually clinically tested. So people do use these terms to kind of misguide, to say that probably this is more scientific than other products, but that's not the case. You have to get into the details of how it's made, what all ingredients are there, and whether the formulation is going to actually work for your skin or not. So there are many aspects that you need to look into when you're choosing a product. So just because a product says clinically tested does not mean that it will not irritate your skin, does not mean that it may not cause allergy, does not mean that it'll suit everybody. No, it just means that it's tested, which every product now in the market is. Okay, so I suggest you to read the ingredient list properly, read about the formulation, also do a little bit of background search on the company which is making it. All this can give you a good guide as to whether this product will be good or not, rather than just falling for these labels. I hope you found this video useful and you got to learn something from it. Though certain labels can be a broad guide, but remember that it does not mean that it's completely black and white. You have to know that skincare can be gray. Sometimes it can require a few trial and error for you to find the best product. If you are struggling to find products, if you're struggling to find a proper skincare routine, then consulting a dermatologist is the best thing that you can do, because this will have an expert on board who has seen a lot of patients, consulted a lot of patients, and knows what will suit you best. Okay, so that would be the best way to approach. I hope you found this video useful. If you like skin and hair related content, you can follow me on my Instagram handle, Dr. Aanchal MD, where I post such skin and hair related content daily. Thank you for watching.